Hello everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to actually a flea market haul video because I don't have any footage of this. It just happened today. By the way, I see that it doesn't really match at all. That's weird. Like in person, this is a really good match. I don't like it on camera. I don't know. It's such a different pink. No, I can't stand that. Sorry. Yeah, it really just happened today. It's right now mid-September, and my family is kind of in a birthday marathon. Every day there's another birthday or something. Just yesterday was my niece's 18th birthday, and tomorrow is my father's birthday, and so I just went to a nearby shopping mall by bike and bought like a voucher for him in one of the electronic stores there. And I knew that on the way back I wanted to go a little bit of a different direction by bike. There would be a flea market somewhere that I had never been, one that just happens. I don't know, I've never seen it happen before at all. It was just advertised with a poster near my train station. I was like, okay, I can reach that by bike if I go there. Let's go there. And I just forgot my camera at home because I was just thinking, because before I went to the shopping mall and then I went back there and I was like, oh, I don't even have my camera with me. Well, I had my phone with me, but then I decided probably just super small. It's rather like a children's or family flea market because it's like an area that is it's really beautiful, like a garden where probably there's often other events happening for the kids and families and all. It's also, they have a little a little restaurant there, and also playground, and they do pirates I don't know, adventures there or whatever. There's always something happening. I think I've never been there before, and it was a really small flea market. And honestly, I have so much flea market footage, so I'd rather was okay, then I don't film, because the last couple of weekends here and there I have also done that, and I have not filmed it or something, because I will never be able to catch up with all of the flea market footage that I've already filmed over the summer. So it's okay. And then I kept finding small bits and bobs, and I was maybe I should have started filming or something, at least with my phone. And then the last thing was a big thing, and I was why did I not? But I didn't bother them because it was the last thing. I was I'm not gonna start filming now, then I have just this last thing on camera. So that's why I'm I will show you everything. It's not super crazy, but it's I think it's a really good haul for this small of a flea market. So I'll just show it to you as this whole video here. The first thing that I found were 2 Barbie dresses. Or rather, 1 Petra and 1 Barbie dress. This is, Petra is a German doll line from they started in the 60s, but they ran until the mid-late 90s, and I love them. If you're following my channel, you know that I actually do like the Petra dolls. And this is such a pretty dress, and I know what Petra it goes to. There were no dolls, weirdly, there were just fashions. And I can show her to you. This is a little ripped in certain parts, because Petra used, especially in the 90s, it's from the 90s, they used tons of organza fabric. And while organza fabric looks super cool and cute, delicate, well, it is extremely delicate. It frays so easy and it rips out so easy. So that's why this one's also not in the best condition. What's her name? The Petra names they're so generic. I sometimes can't remember at all what they're called. Where is she here? Front page, not front, but here. There's the dress, there's the Petra. Pretty Petra. See, they're so generic names. I hate that, because then they even reuse the names. So there's multiple pretty Petras, and sweet Petra, and happy Petra, and lovely Petra, and jeans Petra. There's multiple sometimes of these. But yeah, here's the dress. You see this, there's certain parts that have ripped. So, and also here in the front, one of the seams there. And then this also, but I think it's just frayed, it's not necessarily ripped. But when you use this in the front and use this as the straps, and look, this is so pretty. Yeah, you will have seen this already in another flea market haul, probably, if I'm doing this really chronologically. And I found it in a little bit of a better condition, but I couldn't leave it. This is such a gorgeous dress. And she had another gorgeous dress. This one's from Barbie, and I was like super excited to see it. I'm not sure if this is like, was there anything underneath that had more like made it more voluminous or something? Because when I see this doll, it also comes from a doll, and I was always thinking there's like a big petticoat or something underneath, but maybe it isn't. It's also not super stiff or anything. This is actually for my birthday Barbie. Yeah, it's the birthday Barbie from 1989, and I believe that this is actually a European like exclusive, or I don't think that this one was released in the US. At least I've read that online multiple times. I mean, she might have been released maybe in Canada or other places, I don't know. I definitely have her in my in this Mattel dealers catalog from 1990. So means she has a box date of 89. It was released in 1990. This is from the UK. This is a UK dealers catalog from back in the day. Here she is. See, it looks like the dress, there must be something underneath. They must have put some, I don't know, some petticoat underneath or anything. Happy birthday, Barbie. Yeah, just happy birthday, Barbie. I think she was probably the first one, because like all the others then throughout the 90s, the first one that I always think of is the one from 1990. The one with, you know, the also in pink, but then all of the streamers and, you know, the confetti on the dress and all, with the happy birthday thing here, and she has tinsel in her hair. She was definitely released worldwide, but then I think this one, correct me if I'm wrong, but the dress isn't really, it's apart from one thing, it's in really nice condition, not a lot ripped. She has these big kind of confetti thingies here hanging on. It's multiple layers, and only one of the layers, where is it? Ah, here. The seam, like that the kind of, you know, the this has come loose here. This is the only part, but that isn't really noticeable really at all. And this is so pretty. Again, no dolls there. She really just had these two dresses and then tons of other stuff, you know, children's clothes and whatsoever. Not too many toys. And I got these dresses together for €1. So that started really good, and I was already like, I don't know, maybe I should have filmed, but maybe it's just this. Maybe it's just these two dresses that I find, and then it's okay that I didn't film. I don't need to film every Barbie dress that I find. Right? But yeah, then there was the next seller just across there that they had like a lot of more modern dolls, especially LOL OMG. They had probably like 10 LOL OMGs like standing there, really very complete with their stands and all of that. And they had a lot of the little fantasy friends, also from MGA, the little baby kind of dolls, a little bit like the Poopsie Slime Surprise line, but not, I don't mean the animal, the critters, the sparkly critters, but they had tons of these little girls and boys. I also do like them, but they had them still in package and wanted like €12 for per package, and no, that's not a flea market price for me for those. I don't need them in the package. I would just throw away the package, and all. So they're technically blind bags or blind box toys. But they had a couple of loose ones of these, of the sparkly critters, and they just wanted €3 for them, so per figure. And yeah, they had a couple that I already had, but this one I don't have yet, so I happily picked this one up. I also paid the €3, but because they were not, no, it's already pretty cheap, right? We want 12 for the other ones, €3. I would have liked to pay just 2 or something, because mainly I get them for 50 cents, €1 to €2. This is the price range I mainly pay for them. But I mean, €3 for ones is also okay for one that I don't have. You might think, Lau, you find them all the time. Is there still ones that you don't have? Yeah, there are still ones that I don't have, and I keep finding them. This is super cute, like a little, I mean, it's super weird, of course, but it's like a little strawberry. And here the vines are the, the hands and the arms and all. She comes with her pacifier. Oh, let's see if she still has her gunk in her, because I often find them when they're... Is there anything? Nah, no. Oh, there's even, if you look, take the pacifier off, she has little teeth there. I like them. I really like them. They are definitely not vintage. They are from the 2020s. I think they started being released like maybe in 2019, and then I remember seeing them a lot like in 2020, whenever shops were open back then, which, you know, 2020. But I remember the first time picking one up, like even in stores, because my niece back then was really into them. Yeah, that was my niece back in the day, and now she's still my niece, but that's the one that I said she turned 18 yesterday. So yeah, wow, time flies. But I was happy. I was like, okay, well, this is also not something that I need to film, right? I mean, is it the most crazy find? No, it's not. So, but I kept finding little things. Like the next seller that I picked things up, there were tons of like little like doll pieces, and I don't know. And I grabbed a couple of things out that are Barbie pieces from the 90s, or even, I don't know, maybe not just all Barbie, but like Mattel things. So this is what I like immediately saw, this little basket. It actually comes from my childhood horse, so from Nibbles, the Barbie horse from 1995, and I never really remembered if this one is from the stable or it is from the horse, but I think it came with the horse. And I have my childhood stable back, so to say, my horse that I had back then, and at this point here right now, I don't know, because like I will have to do trades with other people that have more like of the accessories, but I cannot remember if this was in there, if someone had this for me, but now I found it myself. This definitely goes to the horse. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think some things were magnetized in this. Maybe this is magnetized here. Then maybe the horse could, because the horse also had a magnet in the mouth. Maybe it could open then this little basket up, but I might be wrong about this. Do I have a magnet here? Let me grab one. Think, yeah, it works. See. So the bow is magnetized. I remember it correctly. So this, then the horse has also a magnet in the mouth, and that could kind of open the basket. So this I found something else very pink, also from the 90s. This is, I do have it, this one, but I couldn't leave it because maybe someone needs it. This is the skateboard that comes from Barbie, Barbie and Ginger. A doll with articulated body and with a dog. And the dog was able to walk, and Barbie could be put here on the skateboard. There's like directly places for her feet to stand in, so she locks in, and then she would be dragged by the dog. I do have her. I have her rather complete. I think I don't have the dog yet, but it's a cool piece. Maybe someone else needs it or something. And then this little box here, which the guy from the table just gave me because you can store all the little pieces in it, because picked up a couple of fashion pieces. This one here, I'm 100% sure it is from Barbie. I think I just forgot to look it up. This is, I think, from a ice skating outfit in pink, with a little panty and a very short mini skirt dress thing, and I think this comes with it. It's also from the 90s, like 1994 or something like that. I don't have it. Then this is pretty cool. It comes from the fantasy fashions. Also Barbie, of course, 90s or rather 80s. I think this is 89 fantasy fashions. Those were sets that came with one outfit for Barbie and one for Ken. This one, Barbie had a, in the same material, this, orange-red material, big, poofy skirt, a top, and this. And then Ken had it looked rather a little bit like also an ice skating or military or something, I don't know, suit, like more a jumpsuit style, so overalls. Also in blue with, shoulder pad thingies here, I don't know what they're called. etc. So, and I have the skirt, I have the Ken outfit, and now I have the hat. All I'm missing now is, I think, the Barbie top. So, fantasy fashions. Then this is definitely a Kelly outfit from the Fashion Avenue. There were these, and you know, late 90s, there were these sets of Barbie and Kelly, like kind of matching styles they were called, and this is one from 1996. Should I look up the number? I think I have a screenshot of it. Yeah, it's the number 17294, Barbie and Kelly. So here Barbie had a very similar, and then Kelly has this little coat. All that was in there was this little coat from Kelly. But it's cute. I mean, I'm not really a Kelly collector, but something from Fashion Avenue, I mean, I recognized it, couldn't leave it, and I don't have it. Then here I'm not sure, it could be Barbie, it could also just be something from Steffi Love, or I don't know, Petra or something. It is just a little crop top, pink, has a typical 90s Velcro, so I'm like very sure it's not like newer or something. And by judging by the Velcro, it could very well be Barbie. This material could be Mattel, it's just a normal jersey fabric. But I'm pretty sure, like Steffi Love, for example, used similar fabrics, so I can't tell where is this exactly from, but something like this, some of these simple basic fashions, I mean, always nice to have for, you know, restyles just under a jacket or something. And then I took this little, these panties here, and I recognized this material. Also, it's from Steffi Love from the 90s. Probably it came with a short skirt or something, or maybe even with, maybe this is even like from a bikini set or something, but I found this pretty cute, and it's in good condition, which this material here, often the gold is like gone. You know, this is really nice still. So all of these fashion pieces together, and you know, a little basket and this little thingy here for more actually than these two dresses, because remember I just paid €1 for these dresses, and the woman wanted actually 5 for all of this, and I was like, that's too much, I cannot, these are just tiny little pieces. Yeah, but you have, I wanted like €1 per piece, but it's 1, 2, 3, blah 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 blah. I was able to get her down to €3.50. Technically I was like maybe €2 would be my, because these are just single piece, but some of them are good pieces, so it is fine. So €3.50 for all of that. So then what came next actually? Yeah, the next thing was another super cool, it started really with Barbie fashions. There was this other a mom and a little girl selling together. They actually just had Steffi Loves there. There were just Steffi Loves and one like more modern Barbie. I don't remember what it, I don't know what it was. But then there was this dress. This dress was laying next to it, and I immediately recognized what it is. It is from a collector doll. It is from a collector doll from 2011. Actually, the Happy Birthday Ken Barbie. That's why it is blue, because this is not for Barbie Happy Birthday. So yeah, technically another Happy Birthday dress. Happy Birthday Barbie, and this is the Happy Birthday Ken doll. She came out for Ken's 50th anniversary in 2011, because 1961 was when Ken was introduced. It came really on a, it was a collector doll. She had, I think, the Generation Girl face, but the Model Muse body, you know, with this arm like this, and the non-posable legs and all. She had huge earrings and lots of makeup, typical for 2011, what Barbies looked like back then, and she had a little blue present in her hand. And this dress, I mean, this is gorgeous. Wait, where is it here? So at first I was like, it's maybe also this cut, but I think it used to be like this. This is also kind of an organza fabric, and it's just cut, so it will fray a little bit after a while. It's a little bow, like tight, but then this huge thing. It is like a satin material. It is lined partially with this gold material here, and then it has these huge folds in the front, and then, you know, flares out in the back. And this is not so nice that I think probably the back of the fabric was also not, you know, hemmed or anything. It's it just starts to fray, because it's technically meant to be a collector doll, not to be played with. But she said, yeah, it was from her. She said that's not from her daughter. She said it's already so old. It's already vintage, but like it's 2011. It's not vintage yet. Whatever. But how like what? How can you find something like this at the flea market? And again, no doll. I mean, just like a handful of Steffi Loves and then one more modern Barbie there. And I got this for €2. So some really good Barbie pieces here today. And at that point I was already, dang it, I should have started filming, but does it now make sense? Not really. The next thing, was it this or this? No, I think the next thing was this cool guy here. It is one of those, you know, Godzilla, Kaiju type monsters that, you know, are similar to the Japanese Sofubi. I think even this is one of the molds. It directly comes from Japan, from some of these Sofubi toys, older ones, you know, the soft vinyl Japanese toys. But I'm pretty sure this was just bought here and mass produced, just use the molds. And it's not Godzilla. It is some kind of other kaiju. Is there a name for it? Probably. If I if I find out really what this guy is called, then I would put it here. But he has quite a lot of points of articulation. His tail, and then really the arms are really movable. So so I think it's a really cool piece, and he has cool colors. I mean, this yellow, I don't know, mud yellow, whatever color is not my favorite, but it has like also like green and red in it, and a little bit of black even. So I don't know. I think it's a fun piece, and I paid just €1 for it. Usually when people sell these at flea markets, they kind of know that some of these are some of these are a little more worth it, worth money. I don't know. But this was just Dad with his little boy, and it was like, what do you want for your dinosaur? €1. I'm not even sure if I keep it or not, because I have one big Godzilla, and I have one Kaiju, like Sofubi, a small one that I brought from Japan. Maybe if he fits still there, I might keep him, because it's kind of cool. Otherwise, I will maybe also bring him to Closure if someone wants him. I mean, it definitely didn't lose any money with it. It was just €1, even if I don't keep it in the end. Let's continue with something a little more, you know, action figure boy toy heavy. I found this guy. This was, yeah, yet another seller. I mean, it was such a small space, but in the small space there were quite a lot. It was probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, almost 20 individual sellers, I would say. So it was a small space, just in this little garden thing, but quite a lot. So this is from another seller that had just a box of random, you know, I don't know, little figures on the ground. And in midst was this guy. This is of course a wrestling figure from Hasbro in the 90s. I could read what was on him here, Earthquake. So I already knew his name, because yeah, I'm not super versed with, you know, wrestling guys. I watch a lot of YouTubers who also collect them, so I know a little bit. But I'm not really into wrestling itself, so I don't know the names and all. But Earthquake, that was a name that sounded familiar to me. Yeah, so they were made like in the Hasbro had the license for the. Excuse me, I never really remember it's WWE or WWF. I think it's WWF. World Wrestling Federation at that point. I mix it up at what point it was called like what. But he's from, I think, 1992, it's Earthquake, and he is not one of the very rare ones. He is, if you look him up on eBay or whatever, he constantly goes for a little over €10, a little under €10, up to maybe 16, 20, depending on condition, or sometimes he's even cheaper. He's maybe around €5 if he sells together with another figure or something like that. So I paid like €2 for him. And I kind of like these. I think they are weird. This is not really one that I like the most because he has not such cool colors. Yeah, some of them have really bold neon colors and all. And he's more one of the, I don't know, dark blue. He doesn't look too crazy, but I also cannot tell if he had one of those you know, action what's it called when they can do something, because all I can see is that this arm is super loose. He's like bam bam. Maybe there was some kind of action feature in him. At least it's not anymore. Also his legs are just normally posable, and his also not. I don't know if he had something, but I couldn't leave him for €2. Again, if I think he is not really matching with my display where I have some of my wrestlers in it, which are in the same cabinet as my Masters of the Universe ones figures, then maybe I also just bring him to Triplosion. But I don't know. Flea market finds are just fun. I just also picked up this little Triceratops, which that's really nothing special. But just yesterday at my niece's birthday party, when we had a like surprise party for her outside, did a big picnic and all with her friends, with all of her girlies from her you know, class and stuff. I mean, from her school, and they all kind of gave my niece something, either giraffe or Triceratops. Like thematic, and I didn't know that the giraffe is my niece's favorite animal, and she really likes Triceratops dinosaurs. I didn't know that. She never told this to me. I mean, I know she likes dinosaurs because she also loves to watch, you know, the Jurassic Park and World movies with me and all, but I never knew that this is her favorite dinosaur. So I just for the heck of it, she's 18, she's not playing with toys anymore. Well, she is a little, because she also got a Triceratops, a big package, not from Lego, but from a similar company that also does these brick toys, a huge Triceratops. So she kind of still plays. That, I mean, adults do Lego stuff. Now this is just a little gimmick, because I was like, oh, I'm just picking this up for her. This was 50 cents, and she can just put it next to her big Triceratops then when she built it. So, but then there was this very last table that was kind of, you had to go upstairs, because it's a little bit like a playground, like this wooden house or I don't know, playground thing. And there were two other tables, and one of them, and I'm like, this, yeah, but I found baby Sinclair and two more dinosaurs, and they had, I mean, a daughter and her father there. They had the full range of this set from Dinosaurs, like all of the figures, and then baby Sinclair. And they kind of knew that they were worth something. They had already put a sticker in front of all of these figures and said they had all of them. It's like a setup of six figures. They had all of them. It said €15 per figure. So I already knew he had done his research. He knew what they were worth it. There was no price on this one. And I already was like, okay, I immediately was talking like truth to him. Okay, I see you have done your research. You probably want a little more for this one, right? Because I mean, I have this one. I bought it online like 3 years ago or something, because I love this series. I love die Dinos, it's called in German, the Dinosaurs. And it's, in my opinion, one of the best, like, I don't know, is it considered a sitcom or something? I don't know, a series, just a TV series of all time. That one of the best ones, because I mean, how it's done is just so good. I mean, these puppets, everything looks so lively, and so like every character has so much emotion and all of that. And then the themes of these, like, it seems to be haha funny puppet family of dinosaurs, but the you know, topics they cover are so deep and real, and like everything from, you know, drug abuse to like destruction of nature and to extinction to like, I mean, all I mean, it ends really sad, but I mean, of course it's also super funny and all of these. I don't know, it's just, I would say this is one of the best TV series, no matter what genre, whatever, ever produced, in my opinion. By the way, as a child, I didn't like it. I was a little bit creeped out how they looked. It was not really my thing. I started watching it maybe 10 years ago or something. Anyways, they are a little more expensive, but I was like, mine was a purchase online. I paid like 50 euro for mine online, and you know that I rather keep a flea market find. So I was really intrigued, and these two I did not have. These kind of complete my set. So what did I pay for them? I paid 50 euro for all of them together. Is that kind of an expensive price for a flea market? Yeah. But he already started with that. He wanted 60 euro actually for this one on its own. And I was like talking to him and da 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 da. And technically, I mean, that would have been like 60 and then 15, so 30. That would have been 90 euro. So I got him 40 euros down, which is a good thing. And this is expensive. Though this is not the talking one. The one that I have actually is the talking one, though my mechanism is also, you know, cut. Because the talking one would have had here a little hole with a, you know, strip that you could, you know, pull string, like Woody from Toy Story. That's cut off with mine, so even also mine doesn't talk. Mine has also some flaws. This one also does, because there is a little bit of paint here. It's probably, I won't be able to remove this, I'm pretty sure. But maybe with retro brighting, maybe I could do it like this. So condition wise they are rather similar, I would say. But this is a flea market find, so I probably will keep this one, and then maybe I just sell the other one. And even if I just sell it for less than 50 euro, because I cannot tell, so mine's not in super good condition, at Toyplosion, then maybe then still I make a little bit of my money back for all of this. So I don't know, it's a flea market find. I've only seen this one once before the flea market. This person wanted over 100. So yeah, and then I also bought Fran, so the mom of baby Sinclair. I did not have her. I had her once sitting, but I actually don't like the sitting ones because they are not the original ones. They are just kind of knockoff. They're also cool, but if I can have the original, the real ones, they're a little bit better condition. So they were made, by the way, by Hasbro in, of course, the early 90s. That's when the series aired. Hasbro 1990 or 1991. I mean, the show I think started in 1990 and ran until 1993, so I think the toys were probably in stores then in 1991. That's my guess. So yeah, Fran and BP Richfield. I also did not have him yet. So he's the boss, he's the chef, he's the boss of Earl, so the father. And he is just iconic. He's this angry, you know, always like complaining, and you know, the really like the stereotypical boss. And he's, you know, leading this what we say so corporation, and you know, that they are, you know, like killing all the trees and to make space for something they don't even know what they actually gonna build there. And the series is so good, seriously. And yeah, iconic character, and of course Fran, iconic character. I have all of the other ones. It was just a set of 6. There were tons of characters they didn't make. I mean, they never made Roy, for example, the best friend of Earl, or I don't know who there's more characters that I would have liked. There's also this weird friend of Robbie, like Spike. They also didn't make him, or I don't know, or Monica, no, it's not a Brachiosaurus, but it's one with, you know, one of the sauropods that always just, you know, with the long neck looks into the window. They also, of course, didn't make her or any of the other characters, for that matter. But yeah, I don't know. I am really happy. And yeah, as it is a flea market find, I will happily probably be keeping this one. And if you're like, maybe you're just like lying to us because you don't even have footage of all of this, or so this could be the one that you already had, right? Just for comparison. Here's the other one. Yes, I have now 2 of them. And so here's the one that has, that would be the drawstring, and yeah, or whatever you call this pulled string, whatever this word is. This is also broken, so yeah. I have two, and one of them will probably then be offered at Toyplosion, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, wait, there's one more thing. Actually, then I left the flea market because, like, of course, that was the last, like, you know, oops, that was the very last thing that I bought there. And on my way back by bike, so I had a really nice bike tour then, obviously the other direction, because back from the other direction I came then home. And it is very typical, like especially on weekends, that people just put stuff out of there in front of their doors that they don't want to have anymore. So there's lots of, you know, boxes always with for free, like, no, you can take this or whatever, always. And like, I don't know, there's not very often stuff in there, but I saw this Barbie puzzle and I just couldn't believe it. I mean, for free. It is not really my Barbie era. You see, it's from the 12 Dancing Princesses, so this is from the 2000s. It's 2006, I think it even says on it. 2006 Mattel. Yeah, so it's from one of the Barbie movies, the CGI animated movies that I never got into because the first one came out when I was already too old. So I was not into it, and I still to this day don't really like this type of animation. Like, I don't know, it looks so uncanny weird, but I know there's tons of people who really like this. I recently also had found this doll at the flea market, and I also brought her to Toyplosion, and she sold really well. So she sold already on Friday, I think, when it wasn't even open to the public. And I don't know, if someone wants it, or maybe I'd bring it to Toyplosion. I just got it for free. I would not sell it for a high price. So yeah, this was the last thing. Not necessarily a flea market pickup, but on my way back by bike, just came across someone had put a like a little box in front of their, you know, like, you know, door, and this was there. So yeah, flea market haul this time, no footage except for the 2 photos that I probably inserted how the little flea market itself looked. And if it would have been the other way around, if I would have just gone the other way around and I would have seen this one first, I would have immediately started filming. And then I would have been like, you know, and I would have all the way filmed. But it started, you know, small, I mean, really good Barbie pieces and all, but I was first thing, I might not film it, no, maybe not, no. And then the end, it kind of ended with this big thing. I was like, you know, I'm a little mad I didn't film. I at least need to make a haul out of this. So, and yeah, as I said, I wouldn't have had my normal camera with me. My phone is not, I mean, I could have filmed with my phone, but whatever. Yeah, that's it, I think. So I hope, even though it was just a haul, you still enjoyed it. Maybe also just listening to my stories, which vendor was at what side and what came after what. If you did, don't forget, you can give this video a thumbs up. You can comment anything down below. And if you're not subscribed, maybe you want to do that if you're into, like, you know, flea market stuff, vintage toys and all of that. So then maybe don't be shy, push the subscribe button. It doesn't cost any money. It's just easier for you then to find my videos again or see all of my uploads, and it helps to, you know, make my channel grow. So thank you so much for watching. See you real soon, and may the toys be with you. Bye. Not the mama. Not the mama. Not the mama.